Every summer, Americans eat 7 billion of these. But have you ever seen how they are born?
The pink lava. Some people call it slime. We call it the perfect emulsion.
From a raw block of beef to the backyard BBQ, the transformation is science, speed, and a little bit of mystery.
I'm Alex. Today, we are inside the biggest hot dog factory on the USC. Let's get to work.
Fire up the grill.
It starts in the cold room. We use a precise blend of high-quality beef and pork trimmings.
These are trimmings, real muscle meat left over from cutting steaks. It's not mystery meat, it's just small pieces.
1 ton of meat hits the table. But before we grind it, we have to test it.
We take random samples. We need to know exactly how much fat is in this batch.
That is some quality beef. Are you ready for the BBQ? Subscribe, like, and share right now if you're hungry.
Welcome to the lab. We don't guess the recipe, we calculate it.
The X-ray analyzer. It scans the meat at a molecular level to see the ratio of lean muscle to fat.
The batch is approved. Science confirms it's ready for the grinder.
The golden ratio, 80-20. 80% lean, 20% fat. If the fat is too high, the hot dog will be greasy.
The meat passed the test. Now we have to destroy it.
Into the grinder. This machine creates the coarse grind. It comes out looking like giant ground beef, but this is still too chunky for a hot dog.
The silent cutter, the heart of the operation. Blades spin at 5,000 RPM.
We add crushed ice. Friction creates heat, which could cook the meat. The ice keeps it cool and adds moisture.
We are making the famous paste. Are you ready for the BBQ? Subscribe and share right now. Garlic, paprika, salt, and mustard. The classic flavor profile disappears into the mix.
Watch the transformation. The protein, fat, and water bind together into a perfect emulsion.
A touch of corn syrup helps the hot dog brown perfectly on your grill.
Silence. The mix is done. But is it thick enough?
The gravity test. It sticks to the paddle. That means the proteins have locked together.
One final check. We weigh a specific volume to check the density.
Perfect density. If it's too light, there's too much air. If it's too heavy, it's too dense.
The drop. 5,000 pounds of potential hot dogs.
It's bouncy. That's the snap waiting to happen.
The batter is ready, but now it needs a shape. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe, like, and share. Phase 2 is the speed run.
Inside the oven, chemistry is happening. The heat coagulates the proteins.
Watch the color shift. The heat and smoke turn the pale meat into that classic golden red.
It's not just heat, it's steam. We keep the sausages moist so they don't dry out.
The meat expands as it cooks, pressing tight against the casing. The mold shapes the hot dog.
Time's up. They are cooked, hot, and smell incredible.
But we have to stop the cooking immediately. The brine shower.
See the wrinkles? That means the skin is loose. It's ready to be stripped.
Thermal shock.
We drop the temperature from 160 to 80 degrees in minutes. This isn't just for cooling. The cold water shrinks the meat slightly, loosening it from the plastic skin. They look delicious, but you can't eat the plastic skin. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe, like, and share to watch us peel them.
It pulls the rope of meat through at 700 feet per minute. Blink and you miss it.
The peeler. This is the most precise machine in the building.
A microscopic razor blade finds that black stripe and slices the casing open.
A blast of air shoots the skin off. It looks like a snake shedding its skin.
The plastic shoots into the recycling bin. The hot dog continues on, naked.
Skinless, smooth, perfect. This is the skinless Frank you buy at the store.
Before and after. The casing did its job of shaping the meat, now it's gone.
Our operator, Sarah, checks for stripes. We ensure no plastic remains on your dinner.
They roll down the line. Thousands of sausages. It's a river of food.
We don't rely on human eyes alone. The vision system photographs every single sausage.
It looks for shape, color, and length. If a hot dog is curved or short, it gets rejected.
Now that is a proper hot dog. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe and share right now if you want one.
The kicker. Bad sausages get blown off the line instantly.
The survivors move up. They are about to be grouped.
The collator. It counts them. 8 links for a standard pack, 10 for a family pack.
Lined up like soldiers, ready for the bag.
We leave the wet room and enter the clean room. Packaging.
Sanitation is constant. The floor is cleaned every hour to keep the food safe.
They are cooked, peeled, and sorted, but they are exposed to the air.
We need to seal in the freshness. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe, like, and share. Phase 4 is the vacuum seal.
We don't buy bags, we make them. This roll of plastic film will become the package.
The thermoformer. It heats the plastic sheet until it is soft and pliable.
Compressed air sucks the hot plastic down into molds. Instantly, 8 pockets are formed.
The autoloader drops 8 hot dogs into the pockets. Never 7, never 9, always 8.
Our operator, Lisa, ensures they are lying flat. If one is crooked, the seal will fail.
The blanket. A top layer of printed plastic film covers the sausages.
The vacuum. We suck 99.9% of the air out. Oxygen causes spoilage, so we remove it all.
Heat seal. The top and bottom layers are melted together. The freshness is locked in. The cross cutter separates the packs. Now we have individual units.
That is a professional pack. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe, like, and share right now to keep them fresh.
The metal detector. It creates a magnetic field. If there is even a shard of steel inside, the machine knows.
They are packed, but are they safe? We never ship without testing.
Watch the reject arm. If it detects anything foreign, it punches the pack off the line instantly.
We also use X-rays. This sees through the meat to find bone fragments, glass, or high-density plastic.
The date code. This tells you exactly when these sausages were made.
Freshness is a promise.
Passed and approved. They ride the spiral up to the case packer.
It's a highway of protein overhead. 600 packs per minute.
The squeeze test. The pack should be tight like a drum. If it's soft, the vacuum failed.
They are sealed, safe, and dated. Now we have to ship them before the weekend.
Safe, sealed, and ready to eat. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe and share to help us load the trucks.
The case erector folds and glues the cardboard boxes in seconds.
The boxing room. No humans lift heavy boxes here. The robots do the work.
The spider robot grabs 12 packs at a time. It's gentle but firm.
It places them into the case. Not a single millimeter of wasted space.
Sealed for transit. This box is headed to a grocery store near you.
The shipping label. It tells the truck driver exactly what temperature to keep the cargo.
The palletizer. It stacks the boxes in an interlocking pattern so they don't tip over.
Stretch wrap. We bind the boxes to the pallet for stability on the highway.
1 ton of hot dogs, ready for the loading dock.
That is a mountain of meat moving out. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe, like, and share. We are heading to the warehouse. We have the meat, now we need the mold. Raw material number 2, the casing.
They don't look like skins, they look like cardboard tubes. These are shirred cellulose casings.
It looks short, but this one stick expands to 100 feet. It's compressed engineering.
Crucial detail, you can't eat this. It is just a cooking mold. We will peel it off before packaging.
Loading the magazine. The stuffer is a beast that needs constant ammunition.
It looks short, but this one stick expands to 100 feet. It's compressed engineering.
She slides the casing onto the horn. It fits with millimeter precision.
The pump engages. The meat paste is now under high pressure, ready to fire.
The pressure is building. Are you ready for the BBQ? Subscribe, like, and share to see the fastest machine on Earth.
We pull a vacuum on the meat. We suck out all the air so the hot dog is solid meat, not air bubbles.
Slow it down. The meat fills the casing instantly, stretching it to the exact diameter of a bun.
Ignition. The Frank-O-Matic runs at 1,000 links per minute. Don't blink.
The linker twists the rope every 5 inches. This separates the individual hot dogs.
It flies out like a lasso. An endless chain of dogs, all connected by the twist.
Laser precision. If a golden retriever dog is too short, the machine adjusts the pressure automatically. They can't touch the floor. A robotic hook catches the twist on the fly.
The rhythm of the racks. They hang in loops to allow airflow for cooking.
Quality check. If a casing bursts, it's a reject. Our supervisor, Mike, doesn't miss a thing.
We recycle the meat, but the broken casing is trash. Only perfection moves forward.
The train is leaving the station. The racks travel on an overhead rail.
Look closely. They are pale and squishy. They have no color and no snap yet.
That is a lot of lunch. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe and share if you love a good hot dog.
Approaching the smokehouse. This is where the magic happens.
We don't burn logs. We use atomized liquid hickory. It's cleaner and gives a consistent flavor.
The doors open. Inside, it's a sauna of steam and smoke.
Into the belly of the beast. They will stay here for 45 minutes.
Sealed tight. Now we cook.
We bring the internal temperature up to 165 degrees. Safe to eat.
While they cook, the proteins bind. The pink paste turns into a solid sausage.
I can smell the hickory. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe, like, and share to see them come out cooked.
We leave the packaging floor and enter the Arctic zone. This warehouse is kept at a strict 35 degrees Fahrenheit.
He lifts 1 ton of sausages 40 feet in the air. This facility holds 10 million hot dogs at any given moment.
It is winter in here, 365 days a year. Our drivers wear thermal gear to survive the shift.
The cold chain. This is the most critical rule. If the temperature rises above 40 degrees, the bacterial alarm sounds.
It looks like chaos, but it is a symphony of logistics. Every box is tracked by GPS.
The scan. The computer knows exactly where this box is going before it even leaves the shelf. The fleet arrives. 50 trucks a day line up to take this cargo across America.
Loading time. We pack the trailer tight, no air gaps. Air gaps mean shifting cargo.
The drivers check their reefers. These trailers are giant rolling refrigerators.
Locked, loaded, and freezing cold. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe, like, and share to hit the road with us.
The convoy rolls out. From this single factory in the Midwest, we feed the entire nation.
The logistics web. We can reach 90% of the US population within 48 hours.
Rain, snow, or heat waves. The driver pushes through. The BBQ deadline cannot be missed.
The black box. This device records the temperature every 5 minutes. If the fridge fails, the whole load is rejected.
The hub. The big truck hands off the cargo to the local delivery fleet.
Breaking bulk. The massive pallets are split up for local grocery stores. The final mile. The van navigates the neighborhood traffic.
Destination reached. The local supermarket.
Through the back door, just in time for the weekend rush.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe and share if you shop at this store.
The unboxing. The shelf stocker opens the case we packed yesterday.
Front-facing. He aligns the labels so they look perfect for the customer.
The meat aisle. A battlefield of brands. But our bright red logo stands out.
The kids spot it first. They know exactly what they want for dinner.
The perfect team. Buns, mustard, chips, and the star of the show.
Here comes the judge, the customer.
She checks the date. Freshness guaranteed. She puts it in the cart.
Transaction.
The journey from the farm to the factory to the store is complete.
But the real magic hasn't happened yet. They are heading home.
The groceries are bought and the sun is shining. Are you ready for the barbecue? Subscribe, like, and share.
The factory work is done. Now it's time for the reward. Welcome to the American backyard.
The seal is broken. The vacuum rush sounds like freshness.
The grill marks, that is the Maillard reaction again. Caramelizing the sugars on the outside.
Classic yellow mustard. The tang cuts through the fat. Comment below, ketchup or mustard. Let us know.
The marriage. Bun meets dog. A perfect fit, engineered by the casing machine.
A little bit of crunch. Sweet relish adds texture to the bite.
And the onions. Sharp and crisp. The masterpiece is built.
Did you hear that? That is the sign of a perfect emulsion. Subscribe if you heard it.
The thumbs up. The ultimate seal of approval.
Look at the inside. Smooth texture, no air pockets, just solid flavor.
The factory never stops. Tomorrow, we make another million.
I'm Alex. Thanks for touring the Ultimate Hot Dog Factory. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell.
Check out our other factory tours right here. See you in the next one.
Seriously, click subscribe. See you next time. Bye.